Hey guys, and welcome to another video on the p1docs.com YouTube channel. And today we will be looking at a lap around Sebring in the Ford Mustang GT3. And today we won't only talk about the lap itself, like the braking points, the lines and stuff like that. We will also be talking about fuel saving techniques, especially for the upcoming 12-hour Sebring race, which is this weekend. We will also be talking about potential overtaking spots during the race, and in general just sections or corners where you have to look out for. But before we start this video, as always, check out p1docs.com if you want to get access to all of our data packs, or the data pack from this video for example. And without talking too much, let's jump straight into this lap guide. Alright, starting the lap, we want to position ourselves on the right side of the racing track. And right after we pass the Lexus bridge, we're already looking out for our first braking and turning point, which is that little bend here. Like that, you can see it better. It's that bend here in the wall. You can see the wall going straight here, and then there's that little bend above my cursor. And yeah, with turn 1, this one is also one of our few overtaking spots for the upcoming race. It's a quite difficult one to nail. I guess in GTPs it's a little bit more easier to manage due to the downforce these cars have. But if you really want to do a move in the GT3s, the only way you can make something work is stick the car to the inside and yeah, try to, of course, not force any contact with your competitor. But if you want to overtake, try to completely send it into the inside here. The car on the outside basically has no other, he can do nothing else than back off, basically. Otherwise it would result in a crash. And for that corner in general, you want to start lifting before you pass that little bend. And right before we reach it, we start applying the brakes. And you will see me holding the brakes for quite a long time at a low percentage. That's just because the rear can get pretty easily unstable once you let go of the brake too early. So you kind of want to hit those brakes for quite a long time at a low percentage just to get that rear stable. But now I will also have a little off time with no inputs just to get the rear rotating now for the first corner, because it's extremely important to be as close to the inside wall as possible. And once we pass that cone on the left side, which you can see on the fence, we start basically flooring the car out of the first corner. We want to be completely on the limit on the exit curb. It's quite easy to also get an off check right here, so make sure to not go too much on the sand. I think this is quite already the limit what I did. You want to be on the sand with the right side of the car. But yeah, as said, keep it in mind, you can easily get an off check right here. And for the upcoming second corner, we want to brake right after the 3 cones here on the right side. And it's also fairly important that we really don't want to activate the ABS into this section right here. We want to brake at like 55 to 60%, and then quickly trail off the brake again to get that rear rotation right. We want to go completely on the inside here, but we want to watch out to not hit those inside curbs on the left side. We want to be on the yellow line at maximum. We don't want to be hitting those curves, because once you hit the blue and white curbs, you will unsettle the car, and with that you will lose a lot of time. So make sure to just be on that yellow line right here. And for that right corner, it's a bit of the opposite now. You want to be completely attack that one with the right side of the car. From the outside it looks like this. You want to be on that, that's the maximum. And then you want to remain on the right side for the next upcoming corner, because like that you just open way much for that for the next corner. You can carry way more speed into it. So you want to swing towards the inside once again. Get close to that inside curb, close to the yellow line, close to the blue and white curb, but again, don't touch it. Be as quickly on the throttle again, and if you really want to be on the limit, you can also TC toggle out of this corner, out of the fast esports people are doing that, so you can gain some extra hundreds by doing that. Aim for that outside curb a little bit. Don't touch it too much, because due to those vibrations you can lose some time. So don't be too aggressive on it, but I would say to kind of aim for that one and for that upcoming straight. Yeah, just stay close to the right grass on the right side and prepare for the next braking zone, which is the hairpin. The hairpin will also be one of the most attractive overtaking spots during the race, because people just love to dive bomb you here or try to send it to the inside. It is a good corner, and I think it's the best corner where you can set up an overtake here, especially for the upcoming Sebring 12-hour race. So I can highly recommend that corner if you want to do an overtake. Just be behind, like right behind the car in front of you, be on that slipstream, and then in the last moment, before you reach those curves, before you hit the braking point, go towards the inside, and yeah, then you have the move done. But driving wise, our braking points are those cones on the left side. Once we reach them, we want to hit a calm brake up to 70% of braking, and we want to trail off again quite slowly to get that rotation right for the hairpin, because it's very crucial to be completely on it on the inside, because you can easily lose like half a tenth here or have a very bad exit, which will completely compromise your time gain for this upcoming straight. So yeah, trail off of it, be on the inside, and once you feel like you're completely on that curb, apply some throttle again. Once you nearly have the steering wheel straight, you can be 100% on the throttle again, like fully floor it. Don't cut too much of that curb on the left side or off the track, because if you cut it too much, you can get an off track here quite easily as well. Floor it, close to that curb, pretty much stay close to all of those curves which are on the straight, and prepare for the next braking zone, which is a quite good overtaking spot as well. And it's also pretty efficient for fuel saving too. I think here that corner is like basically perfect for it, because you can already like start lifting from here on and then brake at the normal braking spot, which is the last pair of the 3 cones on the left side. You want to brake here with like 70 to 80% of peak braking. Trail off of that again quite slowly because we want to get the rotation right. Stay quite close to the inside curb. Don't hit the blue and white curb once again, because it will cost you a lot of time. Just be on that yellow line basically. And also, what is pretty important here, try to be as early on the throttle as possible, because it's pretty crucial to get that power done straight away for that little, think you can call it, it's not a straight, but it's basically a flat out section. So yeah, try to accelerate as early as you can. And also, you could possibly TC toggle right here over again, because we want to completely attack the inside curb, and to not toggle the traction control, or like to not activate it, sorry, we want to TC toggle. So once we come up that curve, traction control is not active. This will gain us some time on the exit, if you can call it an exit, right here. And for the upcoming corner, stay to the middle, let the car naturally swing towards the inside. Kinda, you can already also start lifting right here if you want to fuel save. I do it as well on a hot lap, because it just like makes the car a little bit more calm for that tricky section. But fuel saving wise, it's also pretty good to already lift here and use those 2 cones as a braking point. Do a double downshift to second gear. You kind of want to hit the outside curb right here. It helps with rotation, and it helps you carry more speed through the next corner. And here you want to be as early on the inside as possible, and once you are in the middle of it, you want to completely floor it again. Again, try to be as close on the curb as possible. All the grip lays right here. Onto the throttle again. Kind of want to keep a straight line. slightly hit that curb and hit this one as well. And for the Le Mans, our braking point are the first 3 cones on the left side. In the cockpit it looks a bit like they would be a bit closer, but start braking here, 55% of peak braking. Aim for that inside curb. Kinda wanna be on it with the right side of the car, helps with the rotation. Be as early on the throttle again as possible. And now comes the important part for the Le Mans S, where you can gain a lot of time. You want to cut in quite early, and you want to basically go over this curb, and you want to be on it with the right side of the car. But now watch out, with a Ford it's a little bit more difficult than with other GT3 cars. It can, yeah, trigger the slowdown a little bit easier, like in the Ford, than with other cars. I tried it, for example, in the Mercedes. The Mercedes is like very nice in here, like it has some other limits, but yeah, you gotta hit this curb and cut it a little bit, just so you can open up way more for this upcoming corner. That way you can just carry more speed onto the back straight. So from above it looks like that. Other people have their car set at right here on the right side, which like kind of compromises their speed through the corner and for the back straight. So yeah, doing that will help you carry more speed into here, and like that it will, yeah, gain you way more time. You want to hit the brakes smoothly and aim for that inside curb again, and once you reach it you want to apply throttle once again and completely go onto that outside curb. If you see your car like that, maybe hitting the grass a little bit, you know you did a good job in that previous section. Just floor it, stay on the left side of the racing track. Not much you can do wrong here. And for the last corner we want to use those 2 cones as a turning and braking point. So once you pass them, we brake, go from 5th gear to 3rd gear, and it's fairly important that you stay not too tight through here. You don't want to be too tight, you also don't want to be too wide though. You want to keep a middle line, 3rd gear, and then like kinda get the car turning towards the inside again, swing yourself to the inside, and yeah, once you basically reach those blue walls here on the right side, you can start applying back the power. You want to be close to these walls as well, because all the grip lays here. Like that, go on the throttle. After you pass those walls completely, you can be 100% on the throttle, floor it, and yeah, swing towards the outside. Use all of the speed you carried through here, go close to the wall, and that's a lap around Sebring. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, give us guys a follow and a like, and if you have any feedback or if you want to tell us what you liked about this video, don't hesitate to comment down below. And now I will just showcase you guys the lap without any commentary, so it will just be the lap itself. Thank you guys for watching, and I wish every single one of you the best 12 hours of Sebring yeah, you ever had. So thank you guys, and goodbye.